So I already generated probably over $500,000 in revenue. My profit's about 80,000 to 160,000, and out of that, that's not even my whole entire income. Majority of that money is other people's money, which is either credit cards or investors. And honestly, it gave me a realization that entrepreneurship is meant for me. And how I found out was just because of the struggle, the growth that I've had in myself. Finding solution to problems is always gonna be mentally very, very mentally detrimental to, not just my health, but also just like what I'm capable of knowing and doing. So that's probably the hardest part, doing something that you've never done before. And I advocate for this is because you never know what you're going to like. Entrepreneurship, for me, in my case, I started out because one, I was broke, and two, I just wanted to try it out. The reason why I want to try it out is because I did not want to do what everyone else is doing supposedly. Like, I didn't want to have a job. I didn't want to work for someone, because growing up my dad used to tell me a lot of stuff. He used to tell me like what to do, where to go, basically micromanaging me into having a mindset of where I was told what to do regardless of what I didn't want to do. So even though he told me to do something, I didn't really want to do it. I wanted to do what I wanted to do. And that's why we have this free will in the freaking world. You have free will to say, do whatever you want. And that implementation of doing something is pretty rare in this world, I would say. People say they do things, but not necessarily what they want to do. You do things because you have an occupation, a job, a task, a goal, but it's not necessarily with the purpose of doing it for you. That's why I feel like some people need to, let go of the gas pedal and look inwards within yourself. Some people, they just do things just to do things, or they just have to make that sacrifice for the greater good. Nothing wrong with that. It's just more so, why are you doing it? Why are you doing the things that you're currently doing when you know you could be in a way different level, a way different trajectory of what you want to do? I know it's very, very hard to understand. Knowing this is going to be very critical. In terms of mindset, yes, consistency is going to be the most, I would say, valuable thing in this world. No one has the discipline to stay consistent. Continuity is fluid because you continuously do the same thing. You have to have growth. You should always, always have a peak and always have a freaking valley. Peaks and valleys. Peak is at the very best. You understand that at that peak, you broke the resistance. Now you have to go through a valley. That valley is where the bottom of the resistance is. So it's kind of like the bottom line. I'm talking about like kind of like a stock type of analogy where you break through the resistance and that resistance becomes the bottom line. And then this is your basically your level right here. This is your level. In order to get to this level, you have to work your way up again to break that resistance. There's levels to this shit. There's levels to, working out. There's levels to mentality. There's levels to, posting content on YouTube. This is why I'm basically talking about, not just general society, but also yourself. How are you going to get to, this achievement? I understand I may not be the best looking guy, but I know that I have a crazy ass personality. I know how to captivate people, and that's why people watch me. I understand I may not have the viewership. I already understand that. I have the creativity, the productivity, and the willingness to also learn. And that's why I feel like I'm a very captivating person, because every time I talk, I feel like I have this aura. No glazing. I hate to say that word because Kai Cenat just freaking, I don't know, utilizes it so much. But seriously, it's called confidence. Just have that confidence. I swear. Even talking to people, or even girls especially, even if you get rejected, that builds confidence, because most guys will never come up to girls. They never. And even then, if a girl doesn't like you, it's fine. There's someone better out there for you. And even then, you should have that mindset with going to talking to people. I genuinely do wish that, everything that I do has a greater purpose. I understand that I'm in this kind of small space right now. I may not be in the best position. As for what I know and what I'm currently doing and what I'm willing to do, I know damn well that I'm gonna pop up soon. Like, I'm hoping within the next year that I can basically get, my financial situated, my mental situated, my friends situated. I'm graduating college. It's a big, big turnaround for me, especially because I know a lot of people, they're like, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I feel like I have this path, this vision. And I know for you guys that you have this path and vision that you want to internalize, go through and follow through. But most people, I feel like they just steer away from it because, outside distractions, family, I guess That's pretty much it. It's just those distractions that don't lead you to where you need to be. So that's why you have to stay hindered in growth towards, what you want to learn. And I don't like saying this, but I'm going to say this regardless of, what the consequences. But regardless of what people tell you, that's so much weight that you carry on yourself. I have the weight of my family's legacy just because I'm going to college. I swear, if I didn't go to college, I would pretty much be so open-minded to anything. Genuinely, I feel like I'm just going just to go. I don't necessarily take it serious. I do take it serious at a certain extent, but not to the point where I'm achieving it like academically. I'm just passing by, like that's it. And some of my professors think I'm not like successful, or like they don't even think like I'm all that, when really, like, it's pretty much true. I don't think that. I just look like a normal student. But I do own, two businesses that I currently run. And that's just kind of like the facade. People think a certain way about you, and how you move and how you talk. After watching this video, I genuinely do hope, and I hope you guys understand that regardless of, the situational stuff, go out there and start doing something. I swear, it doesn't matter about the money. It doesn't matter about how much you'll make at XYZ later on, like years later on. It doesn't matter about that. What matters is that you have this clear purpose, this clear goal, and you always are goal oriented to, reach those goals. Because if not, I'm not saying there's no purpose in living, but the thing is, you have to find your purpose. Your purpose is going to redirect. Redirection is just correction for your purpose. That's all it is. Do not steer away from what you want to do. With entrepreneurship, I've been told so many times to fucking quit. I've been told so many times to try something else. When really, I'm just going to stay down this path of e-commerce. Stay down Amazon. Stay down with Walmart. Keep doing those and growing those freaking storefronts. Buy more. Sell more. Make more. And that's pretty much it. So just start. That's all I ask, is just start doing something that you want to start. Not your mom, not your dad, not your grandma, not your grandpa, not your sister, not your brother, not your uncle, not your aunt. Do what you want to do.